And hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment. Okay, so I just got done watching the mid-season of The Flash, Season 3, Episode 9, The Present. Obviously, big things are about to happen now since it's the mid-season finale. So, spoilers ahead if you haven't seen the episode, so sit back, relax, let's talk about this. Because honestly, so basically you have Barry, he decides, you know what, he's having some trouble with this Savitar and this alchemy guy, so he decides to go to Earth 3, pay his good friend Jake Garrett a visit, played by the original Flash himself. Can't remember the actor's name, but he's also pretty good. He did play Barry's father in seasons 1 and 2, and he's pretty cool. So seeing them team up against Savitar was pretty cool. I mean, Savitar's speed is beyond psychotic. It's just like the way that the visuals effects on him is just like he moves, but it feels like the picture is not moving at the same time. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, they get their butts whooped anyway. And then of course they finally find out who Alchemy is, and it's Tom Felton from Harry Potter. He is Alchemy, but yet he's not aware that he's Alchemy. He's like blacking out, and he has no idea. So then they end up finding out that alchemy is actually part of this philosophy stone that Alchemy had. Savitar, sorry. So Savitar's a part of it, and so is alchemy, if you want to call it that as well. And he's trapped inside this like Pandora box kind of thing. So every time you open it, he can come out, and he likes to trick people. So basically, what happens was, Tom Felton's character, his character had a sister who he lost, obviously, and I guess Savitar, promised, oh, you'll get her back if you help me out, la 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 la, that kind of joke. And yeah, there you go. And obviously, so basically, what Barry and the team were fighting wasn't really Savitar. It was really more of maybe an illusion of him. Obviously, the strength is there, obviously, but yeah, it wasn't really him. Apparently, he comes from the future, which is bizarre. And I guess, since Barry messed up the timeline again, we gotta go through all this again. So apparently, Savitar's beef with Barry is that he got caught by future Barry and, he wants revenge. And of course, he tells the team, yeah, one of you's gonna betray the other one's gonna die, and somebody's gonna suffer worse fate than death. So we have no idea what that means. My guesses are Caitlin's gonna turn Killer Frost full time. Maybe Cisco's gonna lose his mind. Who knows? And I think Iris is gonna kick the bucket, because in this episode, Sperry and Jake Garrett, they do like a speed race to open a portal to send the Philosopher's Stone into the Speed Force. And Barry gets bounced into the future for some reason, even though he went backwards. Kind of weird. I thought he went back in time again, backwards. But he kind of went forward in time. So he saw the future. Not too much of the future, but enough to see what was going to happen. Apparently, and this is the big spoiler if you haven't seen the episode, Iris is going to kick the bucket. Yeah, she gets stabbed in this. Now, we have no idea if this is actually going to happen. And obviously Barry can go back in time, prevent that from happening, but he can't go back, because even Jay Garrett's like, listen, you can't foresee the future, even though you're a speedster, you can't predict what's going to happen, you got to let this happen no matter what. So I guess Barry's going to have to take precautions now. So like I said, pretty good episode, but a couple of weaknesses here, obviously. Once again, Iris just gets in the way. I don't like what they're doing with Iris in this season. I feel like she's just there as a piece of furniture. She just stands there sometimes, lectures Wally, because in the beginning you see Wally training with Harrison Wells, and his father's lecturing him about you gotta be safe, you gotta do all that. I get that with Joe, but it's a father figure. But his sister is just repeating the same thing, and she didn't really get into him. I can understand his father doing it to him, but I just feel like she's just in the way. She just stands there in this one line in this episode. She's like, we did it, we stopped Savitar. And I'm like to myself, what the heck did you do? You just stand there, you just kiss Barry whenever he gets injured or whatever, and you hug them. That's all you do. What are you attributing to this team? You ain't doing anything. But whatever. And the ending was kind of weird. It just showed Barry and Iris getting ready to get it on. If you know what that means, because Barry bought an apartment or leased an apartment. So no big setup for next season. The next episode, which is next year in January, which probably be the future. So maybe we'll see future Barry. Who knows? I mean, there are pictures out there right now with another Speedster, and Gorilla Grodd, and Saboteur. So Gorilla Grodd could be coming back. I mean, obviously, I don't know which Gorilla Grodd this is. This could be from Earth 2, if you guys remember him. He got taken over there. He's going to be ruling the Gorilla City. So maybe this is Earth 1. He's going to Earth 2. Maybe it's Earth 3. Who knows? We're just going to have to wait to see what happens next year. So, there you go. There's my review for The Flash. And if I have to score this episode, I'll be nice. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10%. I liked it, but I just wish it had more to give me, you know? And, you know, stop doing this whole, gotta do backwards again, forward in time, all this stuff. They just gotta focus on the show. Just work on that, but let's see what happens going forward. So, thank you very much. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and click that like button. And stay tuned for more. Thank you, and have a good day.